Right, folks, stand on your feet and let's make some noise for our combined arms demonstration. It is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you a man who's not only a pilot, but in his day job he serves as a police officer, and on the weekends he's a Rhode Island Air National Guardsman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Lieutenant Colonel J.T. Travato.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this year's Combined Arms Demonstration. I'm Lieutenant Colonel John J. Travato, a C-130J pilot here at the Rhode Island Air National Guard. I'll be your narrator today as we showcase the combat capabilities of your home station, Air, and Army National Guard, working with the active Army during the simulated enemy airfield seizure. With multiple contingencies around the world, and a joint force concept is essential for each branch of the military to fight as one. In contrast to some of the other outstanding performances you've seen today, this demonstration is a simple integration of the everyday combat tasks. These Aviation Company 126 Aviation flying the C-23 Sherpa, and special guests, the Black Daggers parachute demonstration team of the U.S. Army Special Operations Command from UC Parachuting into the battle zone to secure the drop zone.
Combined arm aircraft, check in now.
P1.
2.
Lane 1.
Today's Combined Arms demonstration puts us at war behind enemy lines. You are looking out at the enemy-controlled airfield, and our mission is to seize control of this airfield as quick and efficiently as possible. As you enjoy today's demonstration, keep in mind that brave men and women of the Army and Air National Guard are currently engaged in combat and humanitarian operations just like this, and we salute those who currently are engaging the enemies of freedom around the globe. Most of the members of the Rhode Island National Guard were born and raised right here in New England. We are your friends, family, neighbors, and co-workers. For a few of us, this is a full-time career, but for most National Guard members, it's the best part-time job you could ever imagine. As part of our day-to-day operations, we fly training routes throughout New England. Maybe you've seen us flying over your neighborhood. If you haven't, it won't be long before you see us, so keep your eyes out for us. Now that you know what we look like and what we do, at home or overseas, we are all proud to serve and are honored to be part of the rich heritage of the National Guard. Nearby, 2 Rhode Island C-130s have been dispatched to supply the assault force with the ammunition and vehicles. The C-130s are now inbound to the airfield from behind you as the Black Daggers get into their combat strike positions. Rhode flight and the Black Daggers have been engaged by hostile fire. Head-on flight will straight the drop zone to suppress enemy fire while friendly forces are in the target area. The fearsome U-860 Blackhawk can be equipped with stub wings. At the top of the fuselage, the mere presence of the Blackhawk strikes fear into even the most hardened enemy troops and has the ability to rain hate from above with deadly accuracy. Look to your right and you see the massive 4-engine C-130J Hercules inbound for landing with a load of vehicles for the assault force. C-130's unique ability to carry heavy loads in short, bulletproof runways. The crew of Rhode 1 lets do a tactical short field landing and offload 2 combat ATVs and a Humvee. Crew of Rhode Island just excelled during military operations in Iraq, Africa, Bosnia, and most recently the battle-damaged runways of Afghanistan. Once the off-road is in progress, the pilots will reconfigure the aircraft for preparation of assault takeoff, allowing the 150,000-pound aircraft to leap off the runway in less than 2,000 feet. The flags being displayed have been flown in over 100 combat missions in Iraq and Afghanistan for Rhode Island National Guard aircraft. to your left, you can see the UA-60 Blackhawk helicopters inbound with a full load of infantry fighting forces. These soldiers will rapidly exit the helicopter and immediately take up their fighting positions as they secure the airfield. Most of the flight crews and infantry soldiers aboard these aircraft have served multiple tours in Southwest Asia. Fox Company just returned from a year-long deployment in Afghanistan, where they performed a medevac mission, picking up wounded of American, coalition forces, local nationals, and even enemy combatants. They would then fly them off the battlefield to higher-level medical care facilities. The Blackhawk helicopter is a critical method of moving personnel and equipment on the battlefield. In this day of roadside bombs and other dangers on the ground, air travel is the safest method of transporting our military personnel. Our forces on the ground are going to need some additional supplies. One way to obtain supplies from remote or hostile locations is to drop containerized bundles with the Containerized Delivery System, or CDS. CDS bundles can consist of anything from bottled water, powerful shells, a motorcycle, or an ATV. The United States and our coalition allies have been using this air drop technique for years to supply our troops, as well as provide humanitarian aid to the starving and needy people throughout the world. The airdrop aircraft inbound from your right. 1, 2, 3, and 4 successful bundles delivered on time and on target. Our warriors have just been re-engaged by the enemy. Late in flight, here's the call for assistance from the ground commanders inbound from your right. They will suppress the enemy using major firepower. Get your cameras ready for the massive explosion from their arms of freedom. To your left, the UH-60 medevac helicopter is inbound to rescue the wounded soldier. The next objective is the tactical recovery of participating aircraft. And flying the C-130J Hercules crews on the Rhode Island Air National Guard's 143rd Airlift Wing.
Leave your fears behind. Tomorrow was too late. Could you say goodbye yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past. Don't hate every night.
time, I'd like to present the crews of the Rhode Island Army National Guard's 1st Battalion, 126 Aviation flying the UH-60 Blackhawks. Flying by Company Delta 126 Theater Aviation. Our teams on the ground and in the air have successfully completed their missions and now wait for further battle orders. The demonstration you've just watched is a small example of the capabilities and professionalism of the citizen soldiers and airmen of your Rhode Island National Guard. On behalf of the Rhode Island National Guard, I thank you for your continued support of Guard members in your community, and God bless America. Freedom isn't free.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the greatest combined arms demonstration you'll see anywhere. You've seen it right here in Rhode Island. A big thanks to Lieutenant Colonel J.T. Travato for being here and serving as your narrator today. I'm telling you, we've had one heck of a world-class air show for you. On the runway that you get inside of some of the Thunderbird engines. We don't want anything like that to happen today. Make sure the runway is clear of any foreign objects or debris out there. Just check it out real good as soon as this Sherpa lands. There he goes, right down at Airshow Center for you. Going to land a little long and exit the runway quickly here for us so we can expedite things and continue on with the Thunderbird show. But listen, there's a lot of you here today, and we thank you so much for coming out. But do us a favor. If you got a few minutes, take some time and spend it walking around and seeing some of the museum aircraft that are on display out there. There are some gorgeous birds out there.